Have you ever noticed feeling like you might have erectile dysfunction but still wake up with morning erection? Erectile dysfunction isn't always a big problem. We're constantly discussing ways to handle it. Popping pills with all those side effects isn't always the best move. Instead of just finding a quick fix, what if we could sort out erectile issues for good? To get there, let's break down how erections work. Nitric oxide is a big player in this game when it comes to erectile dysfunction. A lot of those erectile dysfunction meds rely on the nitric oxide pathway. Why is that such a big deal? Well, nitric oxide does some pretty cool stuff in our bodies. It chills out the smooth muscle in our blood vessels, which basically means better blood flow. It's not just about fixing erectile dysfunction. It's also good for our hearts and keeps our whole body running smoothly. Nitric oxide does more than just boost blood flow. It's also in on the action when it comes to making testosterone and controlling how much of it our bodies churn out. And you know what's crucial for a solid erection? As you might guess, testosterone. But that's not all nitric oxide does. It's also got a hand in regulating cortisol, our stress hormone, and even helps us get better shut-eye. Stress is a major culprit behind erectile dysfunction. Inside our bodies, we've got two systems pulling the strings, the sympathetic system and the parasympathetic system. They team up and play a big role in how our bodies respond, including when it comes to getting things going downstairs. When you're feeling relaxed, your body's parasympathetic system kicks in, which helps with getting a good, healthy erection. But when stress creeps in, your sympathetic system takes over, which can mess with that. Now, let's circle back to that morning erection we mentioned earlier. When you're catching those sleeps in the morning, your stress hormones take a backseat, and it's your chill parasympathetic system that's calling the shots. If you're dealing with erectile dysfunction but still waking up with a solid morning erection, chances are stress might be the culprit. It's like this: if you can dial down the stress, you might just find that your erection issues start to ease up on their own. Nitric oxide plays a role in your sleep patterns too. If you're dealing with a sleep issue like sleep apnea, that can up your chances of running into erectile dysfunction trouble. Diabetic patients are more prone to erectile dysfunction. When those cells lining your blood vessels get wrecked, it messes with your nitric oxide levels. And why does that matter? Nitric oxide is key for making your body more responsive to insulin, which is crucial for managing diabetes. Certain medicines for lowering lipids, like statins and fibrates, can mess with your ability to get it up. Nitric oxide is the key element here. If we can boost nitric oxide levels in our body, it can seriously help with those erection issues. Once you hit your 40s, nitric oxide levels drop by about 50%. You can totally boost up those levels. First off, try to focus on breathing through your nose. Nitric oxide gets made in the paranasal sinuses and then gets released into our nasal airways as we breathe in through our nose. It travels down to our lungs and spreads throughout the whole body. Make sure to exercise regularly. Regular exercise offers numerous advantages. It aids in stress reduction, which is crucial for addressing erectile dysfunction. Furthermore, it can enhance your vascular system, bolster endothelial cells, and boost nitric oxide secretion. Regular exercise is essential for maintaining healthy erections. Let's explore some foods rich in nitrates. Spinach serves not only as a wonderful salad ingredient but also as a valuable source of natural dietary nitrates. A 100-gram portion of fresh spinach typically contains between 24 milligrams to 387 milligrams of nitrates, with the precise amount varying significantly based on growing conditions. Among vegetables in the cabbage family, bok choy ranks highest in nitrate content. The nitrate content in bok choy can range from 103 milligrams to 309 milligrams per 100 gram, depending on its growing conditions. Following bok choy is lettuce, which, although not typically renowned for its nutrient density, contains a noteworthy level of natural nitrates. Lettuce contains 13 milligrams to 267 milligrams of nitrates per 100 grams serving. Moving on to beets, they are abundant in dietary nitrates that can be converted by the body into nitric oxide. In a study involving 38 adults, it was found that consuming a beetroot juice supplement led to a 21% increase in nitric oxide levels within just 45 minutes. Following beets or carrots, offering an earlier alternative with nitrate contents ranging from 90 milligrams to 195 milligrams per 100 gram. Other foods to consider include garlic, meat, dark chocolate, citrus fruit, pomegranate, nuts, seeds, and watermelon. It is advisable to avoid sugar, alcohol, and stress. Sugar elevates the risk of developing atherosclerotic plaques and can harm the endothelial lining of blood vessels. The greater the damage to the endothelial lining, the lower the amount of nitric oxide in our body. Alcohol consumption decreases nitric oxide levels. As previously discussed, stress also negatively impacts our body. Another aspect to focus on is improving your sleep. Quality sleep can alleviate stress and enhance erection. It's important to note that many medications can temporarily cause erection issues. If you're taking any medication and notice any recent changes in your erection, it's essential to consult your doctor. If you found this video helpful, kindly show your support by giving it a like. Feel free to share this video with others and let them know about this valuable information. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Until next time, stay healthy.